Hey guys, so today we're going to be talking about the new Pokemon from Sun and Moon, and we're going to be giving our first impressions on them.
And we'll be talking about which Pokemon we may or may not be using on our Sun and Moon playthroughs.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, so first off we're going through the new Alolan form Pokemon, and first up on the list is
Radek
and Radek Cake.
I like his mustache.
I love everything about this guy. He just looks like a villain.
Yeah, I really love that. Next up, we're looking at Alolan form of Vulpix.
And NineTails.
And NineTails. I always forget about the evolutions. Okay, so NineTails has a pretty cool typing. It's Ice Fairy.
Cool.
Don't. I think it looks totally awesome, and I really want to use this on my team.
Unfortunately, this is a Sun exclusive Pokemon.
Which is why we're gonna trade, obviously. God damn it.
Honestly, this is one of the most disappointing ones, in my opinion.
I really don't like it either, so.
But I just don't get the typing. Ground Steel. They have blonde hair.
Yeah.
I don't really see how it works. For me, it's like a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Doug Trio's 3. I thought you were making a pun off of that crap.
Oh yeah, 3.
Okay, it's not funny if you don't realize you're making the pun. Oh.
10 out of 10. The most disappointing Pokemon released in this game, in my opinion.
Pretty sad.
The Golem line.
It's electric?
Yeah, I guess. So he's Rock Electric.
I didn't know
Pretty
that.
cool typing, actually.
That is pretty unique typing. Yeah, Golem was one of my favorite Pokemon, and then I was excited when it was going to get an Alolan form, but...
They just gave him a mustache and chest hair. 10 out of 10. Favorite Alolan form.
I'm pretty sure it's everybody's favorite.
Typically, I never use Dragon Pokemon, but I'm guaranteeing that I'm using a Dragon Pokemon. I'm a tall guy, 6'8". This guy is, I don't know how tall, probably like 20 foot tall.
Yeah, he's
Palm
gotta
tree
be like
dragon.
the tallest.
I feel like we have a spirit bond connection there. Alright, so first Pokemon from Sun and Moon that we're going to go through is the Rowlett Line. That's going to be this guy's starter Pokemon, so I'm going to let him take this.
Rowlett's pretty cool. He's grass flying until his last form where he turns into Grass Ghost instead.
So Decidui, his name's pretty cool. It's like deciduous, like a tree. Deciduous trees are the ones that drop their leaves to the ground. He throws his leaves, or he shoots his leaves like arrows.
Bow and arrow, yeah.
And I is like a reference to that. He's an archer, I guess. Legit looks like Robin Hood. So my cousin's naming his Robin Hood. Feel free to copy him, Patrick Wu. Next up is the Litin Line. And honestly, when I first saw Litin, I was like, nah, I don't like cats.
I was pretty disappointed too.
Yeah, I like Litin. I just don't like his evolutions, man.
That's where I got you all backwards.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Incineroar. He looks like a professional wrestler.
He's even got the belt.
I heard that he learns a unique move called Throat Chop or something like that. I'm a big fan of that. I don't really know what it does, but just the name, really good.
Cool looking cat, actually.
Catman.
Until his last form.
What?
I mean, he still looks like a cat, but not really, right?
Catman.
But he's too buff to be Catman.
Catman. No. If you want to take that name for your Incineroar, you just give me hashtag Lulu. Catman, Incineroar, Catman.
Alright, so the next Pokemon we're looking at is Puplio, and it's going to be this guy's starter.
I'm really excited about this Pokemon because it's a sea dog, it's a seal. I like dogs, and I like water. And it's pretty cool because I'm a big fan of K-pop, and Brion, a pop star Pokemon. And then it evolves into Adele, which I'm not a huge fan of Adele, but I'm a fan of this Pokemon. Preminara sounds like pasta to me, but
it does.
It looks delicious regardless. So, all right, next up is Pikpak. This is the early bird Pokemon.
Picky Peck.
Oh,
Picky Peck?
next up is
Picky Peck?
Say it like you mean it.
Picky Peck? What do you mean Picky Peck?
Picky Peck.
Next up is Picky Peck.
And this is the early bird Pokemon for Sun and Moon. Starts out as a woodpecker into Toucanon, which is a freaking amazing name, and it's an amazing Pokemon.
Yeah. Grubbin? What is he based off of? Batteries?
He's like a plug-in.
Oh, he's like a socket.
Yeah, because you see his two teeth.
Yeah,
because
like
that's
one.
what the Japanese and Korean outlets are. They're just like the two round plugs.
Oh, yeah.
I really like his middle form Charge Bug. He looks like a magic school bus guy.
yeah. I was gonna
like
say
a
cat
Pixel
bus.
too. He's like a Pixel. And then Vikavolt, the last stage, just looks super aerodynamic. He's basically like a miniature Gundam.
Yeah.
I may be using this Pokemon on my team. Typically, I like using bug Pokemon.
So next up, we're looking at Oricorio. Has 4 different forms based on which island you catch him on. Is that right?
That's correct.
Awesome. Bailey, is it?
Bailey style, Pom Pom style, Sensu style, and
Pow style.
Pow style.
Pow.
And it also kind of goes with like the Darwin's Finch thing, where it's like there's a lot of different kinds of finches, right?
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
like on the same, in the same region of islands.
Yeah, but
it's
they like
so many
evolve
different kinds.
differently.
Yeah, and they're just like in slightly different places.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool that Pokemon is tying in some
Educational concepts.
I'm learning every day.
Don't really like this Pokemon.
Next up is Cutie Fly.
Is Cuddle, is Cutie Fly?
Cutie Fly.
Cutie Fly.
Which is the
Cutie.
I love this Pokemon.
I don't really like
Its
this
ability
Pokemon.
is Honey. Bug Fairy. I really like this typing. It's like a little bug pixie thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this Pokemon because it might be weak. Typically, bug Pokemon like this can be super weak.
Usually the cute looking Pokemon just kind of suck. What is it? Rockruff?
Rockruff.
Rockruff.
So this is a really cool Pokemon. He's got 2 different forms for his evolution, Lycanroc. I'm definitely using this Pokemon because I love dogs. I have 3 dogs myself.
Which one do you like?
I like the midday form of Lycanroc,
I like the
4-foot form.
4-foot form. I like the dark form just because of his hair. I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Shadow from Sonic 7.
Shadow the Hedgehog. That's true.
He does, but he's a werewolf.
Werewolf.
A werewolf.
Next Pokemon is Wishy Washy. He's super amazing looking after his ability gets activated. I'm definitely going to try to use this guy on my team because I think he looks super cool.
He's like a minnow or some kind of like schooling Pokemon.
Yeah.
He's a really unique Pokemon because he's got a school form where like hundreds of Wishy Washys come together
and form just a big
a
form
mega
of Wishy Washy.
Wishy-washy fish.
It's hard to describe. It's just a really big menacing fish. Next we're looking at Formantis and its evolved form, Laurentiis. Pretty sure I'm going to be using this on my team just because I really like the evolved form.
Laurentiis has striped pants and it triggers me. So
Striped pants are super cool. Get out of here.
Salandit, the Salamander Bandit. Fire poison, pretty unique type.
Has a super unique ability. It can poison and toxic steel type Pokemon.
Which is
Unprecedented.
pretty. It's really cool because it can do that, but it's kind of irrelevant because it's got the fire typing.
Yeah.
So
it can-
I like the ability, but it's kind of like
On the wrong
almost
guy.
unnecessary on this Pokemon.
Okay, I don't get this Pokemon at all. It doesn't make sense to me.
Stupid.
And beware.
Beware. This Pokemon is like supposed to be like a stuffed animal, kind of like a Build-A-Bear type deal, Carebear. He's normal fighting. I'm kind of surprised. For some reason, I assumed he was like fairy fighting because he looks like he could be a fairy.
Like the pink coloring makes it look like a fairy.
But
I'm really off put by its head and body color. It just doesn't make sense to me.
It's like a Build-A-Bear.
yeah, it's like a big.
Don't build bears like that. It's like a.
Don't tell people how to build a bear.
It's like-
That's the fun of building.
They don't get to pick the bear, dude. They get to pick the
They
bear, but they don't
literally
get
get to pick the
They don't get
bear.
to pick the colors of the bear.
They literally pick the bears with the colors that they want.
That's true, but they don't get to pick the head and the body color. Okay.
I'm sure that there's a Build-A-Bear with that color. Link and comment if you find one below, please. Put this guy to shame right now. Alright, next up are the 2 monkey-ish Pokemon.
Yeah. First off,
One's actually a lemur, which is technically not a monkey.
pretty close though.
Fun fact.
So first off, we got Oranguru, which is exclusive to Moon. Pretty unique moves. I forgot what they are though. His typing is normal psychic. I don't know how special that is. I really like how he looks. Has like some kind of cape going on with his fan.
Yeah, he looks really wise, and he's an orangutan, so big fan of that. I like all the monkey Pokemon. The next guy is Passimian, and he's supposed to be like a lemur, like Zaboomafoo. And He's also a football player, specifically a receiver, although he's also hutting the coconut and I believe catching and passing the coconut, so he does it all.
He does it all.
He's a one-man football team.
No.
Colossopod.
Is that his name?
It's Colossopod.
Oh, pretty close.
I wish it was Colossopod. That's what I'm gonna name it.
Colossopod.
Next up is Whim Odd, and this Pokemon is hilarious. His ability is Wimp Out, so when he gets hit, he like runs away from battle. He's kind of like the little nerdy guy that gets picked on and just runs away because he's sad.
Just looks totally pathetic.
But then he decides to turn it all around. He joins a boxing gym. He joins the powerlifting gym. He joins the bodybuilding gym.
Joins everything.
And he turns his life around. And he hulks out. And he evolves into Colossopod, which I wish his name was Colossopod, because he's a colossus here.
He's just huge.
And I really want to use this Pokemon. He's Bug Water. I'm already using the water starting Pokemon. I don't really like to double up on types, but I might make an exception here. As in, I'm probably going to make an exception here.
What's his ability?
Or Monster Movie, I should say. It's Emergency Exit. I don't know what it does. Quite frankly, I don't really care either.
Yeah, just he looks good enough.
I really like Sandygast. It's super derpy and cute looking with the shovel in his head. He's kind of like getting a lobotomy type thing.
I guess. don't really like either forms.
I might use him.
Yeah, not using him.
Next is the Pikachu clone for this generation, which is Togedemaru.
Togedemaru.
Probably not going to be anything special.
Looks kind of cute, but not really my thing. Next guy we got is Mimikyu. It's supposed to be like a... I don't even know what it's supposed to be.
So it's a Pokemon disguising itself as Pikachu. Yeah, basically he's not confident in his true self, so he puts on a facade.
So that people will like him more?
Yes, because Pikachu is the face of this franchise.
I want Mimikyu. Ghost Fairy. Pretty cool typing. Except I already have another fairy.
Fairy's OP, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Bruxus, which is...
What's it based off of?
It's based off of the tropical triggerfish. I like this Pokemon a lot, and if I wasn't going to be using 2 other water Pokemon, I would definitely consider using this.
It just looks ridiculous to me. It has big lips and like it has teeth.
That's okay, but that's actually
what
the
it's
fish
based off
looks
of.
like.
It makes sense, but it's not appealing.
Drampa.
And it just looks like a grandpa.
It's a grandpa dragon. Drampa. I'm gonna be using a Alolan Executor for sure, and he's already a dragon as well. And he is a moon exclusive, and I'm using sun, so I don't know if I feel like trading.
Come on, you have to.
Yeah, I know, you want the NineTails, but maybe I'm not gonna give it to you. So, next up is the Legendaries of this generation, Solgaleo.
And Lunala.
These are pretty cool because they actually evolve from Cosmog. Yeah, the little, it's like a little Cosmos, I suppose. Their typings are Psychic Steel and Psychic Ghost. So, you're just gonna have like 10 Ghost Pokemon on this team.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ghost Pokemon for days.
I actually won't be using this guy on my team though.
Yeah, I won't be using this guy on my team too, because I just don't like putting Legendaries on my team.
That goes over all of the new Pokemon, other than the Ultra Beasts, because we're just not exactly sure how they work yet, so we haven't really spoiled that for ourselves yet. For now, those are our opinions on the new Pokemon that are coming out in this game, and we're going to jump into the game. And
for our next video?
Our next couple videos, yeah. Sandygast for life.
No.